Hey guys, Mechanic CG here, and welcome back to Forza Motorsport 4. Today is episode number 143. If you guys are enjoying the content, then be sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and feel free to hit that join button, as it really does help support the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoy. This video is streamed live on Twitch and YouTube. If you want to help support the channel, make sure to drop a subscription and a follow on their respective platforms, and enjoy the video. If you want to get cheap game keys for Xbox, PlayStation, or PC, then check out Eneba in the description down below. Alright, so we're here for the JDM Sports Car Challenge. We're going to be taking a JDM Sports Car. Well done, Sherlock. We're taking the Subaru 22B. We're starting off with Tsukuba, Sebring, Hockenheimring, Silverstone, and then Road Atlanta. Let's get going. Let's fucking go. I love the fact that I'm not a fan of, like, full-on piracy. I don't agree with it. But I love seeing people jailbreak systems that are just so locked down, just so that they can use them for... I love jailbreaking. I know companies will find any excuse to say, right, well, by you buying the product, you agree to our terms of service and you can't use it in this way, that way, or whatever. I think that's a shitty thing, especially when you're buying a computer. Like, realistically, the issue is, Sony has a PlayStation that's got about £500 worth of hardware, and they'll sell you it for £500. It isn't a ridiculous price for the performance of the games that can be played on it. What is a ridiculous price is the fact that they lock that hardware that you can't use it. So, although maybe buying a custom gaming PC might cost £1,100 for £1,000 worth of hardware, right, you can use that with your software and your stuff. It seems like a wild concept. In my mind, right, a PlayStation 5 shouldn't cost more than £200 if you're not allowed to use it for web browsing, if you're not allowed to use it for putting on operating systems and stuff like that. That's why I thought the PS3 was such a great system, because they had other OS, they had all that other features, and it was basically just a computer that ran PS3 software. Brilliant. But then Sony has become so anti-consumer the past 10 years, it's unreal. Like, Sony used to be a company that actually cared about their consumers a lot. And now they've become so anti-consumer, it's ridiculous. And it's mostly the PlayStation side of it. The other aspects aren't that bad. The Bluetooth headphones, for example, the PS5 has Bluetooth chips in them. Fire alarm's gonna go off. Why is it going off? Alright, here we go, race number 2. We're off. Let it burn. There's a lot of grass there. Touch grass. Don't tell me to touch grass. Got 3 more races to go. I'm doing good. Doing really good. Just got a couple more races to go and then done with today's recording. I'll try. Should be fairly easy in a Subaru anyways. This thing's not really confident on the straights compared to that NSX there. But the corners squeeze our way through. What's your dream car? Oh, a 1973 Nissan 2000 GTR. Dream car for me. Love it. Only issue is, for a good example of one, it's about £250,000 now. Yeah. Surprisingly, I'm not one of those people that's like, yo, what up? What up, Paulo? How are you today? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, surprisingly, I'm not one of those people that like Supras or Skylines or anything like that. Well, it's technically a Skyline, but like, I'm not like, oh, I want an R32, I want an R34, I want a Supra Mark IV. I'm not one of those people. Those three, although the Supra and the R32 and the R34 are really good cars, they're just so overhyped up. Like, people are just like, ah, I love JDM cars. Yeah, which ones do you like? I like the R32. You don't like JDM cars. It's one of the funniest things ever. There's so many cars that's come out of Japan that are amazing. Like, Japan make amazing cars. But most people will always list like the R32 or the R34 as like the tops. And it's like, you've watched too much Fast and Furious. There's some other ones out there. Hell, Mazda's made some good ones. I hate how people ruin good cars like Mark IV, GT3 RS. 100%. Yeah, the 180SX is a good one. It's a great example of a good JDM car that's not overhyped. It deserves what it gets. Like, and another phenomenal example is that 1973 Nissan. What's it? The 2000 GTR. I want to say it's an R31 GTR. But apparently I've been corrected on that it's not quite an R31. But nobody knows what an R31 is as well. I don't know. But no, the 1973 Skyline 2000 GTR, beautiful car. I don't know, it could be the first Godzilla, but well, I thought that was the R30, and then they made a variation of that was the R31. Yeah. Maybe the R31 is just that original one then. And then this was just a variation of it. But I love the Skyline 2000 GTR from 73. That in a red color. Oh my god. Just Google it and you'll be like, yeah, I get what he means. It's such a cool looking car. It's nothing crazy. It's classic enough. It's stylish enough. It's nice looking. It doesn't look old either. Like, it could pass off as a car from the 90s or maybe the 80s as well. Like, it's just a good looking car. The MR2 is a little bit overrated. I think that's getting close to the category of overrated. Because I don't think it's a very good car. Username, thank you so much for that follow, my man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think it's a little overrated in a way with the MR2. Yeah. Just for context, if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, I'm streaming on both platforms, so I might be talking about stuff that you can't see in chat, which normally means I'm talking to someone on the other platform. But you should be able to see all the messages pop up at the bottom anyways. Nissan family sedan like 626 from the 90s is dope. There's some good Nissans and like Japanese cars are surprising as a whole quite underrated compared to a lot of the other cars out there. A lot of European cars like Ferraris and Lamborghinis get the spotlight, but I think there are some good Japanese cars that deserve the spotlight a lot more. Yeah, the issue. Yeah. But they're built like normal cars, that's the thing. Japanese cars have been known to just be built as like normal cars that are just a little souped up, a little special, you know. They're not anything extravagant. Which again, I think is why I really enjoy JDM cars. Like, they're normal but sporty. Like, they've got oomph to them, they've got character, they've got power, they've got all this stuff. Normal cars don't have that. My dream car would be like a shitbox that I'd make my hobby to modify. That's understandable. In my opinion, I don't see that as a dream car. I think dream car for me is like a car that already exists that you'd love to own. Because in a way, everyone, if they could get a shitbox, upgrade it, make it theirs, it'd be everyone's dream car, I think. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd love to. Because, in a way, that's not, I don't know. From my perspective, that's not an actual car. Because it could be anything. It could be this Subaru. You could buy a Subaru as a shitbox and then upgrade it. But I think if I bought any shitbox, upgraded it, it probably would be one of my favorite cars. I think it would go for everyone. Like, genuinely, it's such an awesome thing to do. Like, I'm so tempted to just buy a shitbox, but I know it costs too much money to repair it up as like my first car. So I think I'm gonna buy a shitbox that's actually good, in good condition, and then once I'm done with that, buy an actual shitbox that I can upgrade and do and modify and make it mine. But I'd love to do that at some point. I really want to do, like, car vlogs. But I don't know how I'm going to mix that in with the gaming content. I think what I'll end up doing is, like, posting them as, like, members-only videos when I start doing that. And then making a second channel that I'll post, like, a week later. So you get, like, members early access or something like that. I don't know. It's something I've got to work out. Self-medication. Make it hurt less. The old school Porsche with the, is it RBW or RWB bodywork? I think that's a Japanese manufacturer that does that bodywork. That is a beautiful body kit. RWB, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. It's a beautiful body kit. I don't know if I've seen RWB actually make more modern ones yet. Have they made modern body kits? Because all I've ever seen is like that old school like 911 Turbo. Don't get me wrong, it works really well. But is that the only one they actually do? I don't know. So far my favourite was a 1.8 Focus from 2003 pre-facelift. Yeah, I think you told me about that one. Small and fun to drive. Works every time. There's some new ones. I might have to have a look at those. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, comment down below and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Peace out.